Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about factors and multiples. So a factor is a number we can multiply to get another number. So if I have 5 times 3 equals 15, two of the factors of 15 are 5 and 3. So it's the numbers you multiply to get to another number. So 5 and 3 are factors of 15. A multiple is the result of one number being multiplied by another. So if I have 5 times 1, the multiple would be 5, and then you would do 5 times 2. The next multiple would be 10. Then 5 times 3, the next multiple would be 15. So multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, and so on. So these are our multiples. So we're going to start by listing the factors of 12. So we're going to kind of list them in pairs. So sometimes people did factor rainbows in the past, and that's okay. I'm going to show you this strategy, and hopefully this will help too. So I'm going to start with the factors of 12. So I know that it's going to be 1 times 12. So 1 and 12 are both factors. So then I kind of go through my mind and I say, okay, 1 and 12, what's the next one? Does 2 work? Well, yep, it's an even number, so 2 is going to work. So 2 is a factor, and 6 times 2 is 12. So 6 and 2 are both factors. And then I go to 3. Does 3 work? Well, you can add up the digits. 1 plus 2 is 3. And if that number is divisible by 3, then it will work. So 3 does work, and then it's 3 times 4. And since these are kind of next to each other, we know that we are all done. So let's look at 24. We have 1 and 24, 2 because it's an even number. And then I don't remember what 24 divided by 2 is, so I'm just going to do it to the side. Goes in 1 time, bring down the 4, goes in 2 times. Oh yeah, 2 times 12. And then add, let's see, 4 plus 2 is 6. That can be divided by 3, so 3 will work. 3 times, oh yeah, 8. 3 times 8. Let's see, 4. 4 times 5 is 20. So 4 times 6 is 24. And then I can't do 5 because 5 times nothing is 24. And then we get back to 6 on the other side, so we are good to go. So let's do the factors of 35. So I'm going to put the number on top and draw a little line down the middle. I know I have 1 and 35. So it's not even, so 2 won't work. Well, 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's not divisible by 3. That won't work. 4 won't work if it's not even. 5, there we go. 5 times what? 5 times 7. 6 doesn't work, and then we're back to 7. So we know that our factors are 1, 35, 5, and 7. And you can list them out like this if you want. I know some people did like the factor rainbow, or you can do the T-chart. So let's do 42. I'm going to do the number 42, draw my line, blink. So we have 1 and 42. It's an even number, so we know that that's going to work. So 2. And then 42 divided by 2 goes in 2 times. Bring the 2 down, goes in 1 time, 21. Let's do 3. So then 42 divided by 3 goes in 1 time. Again, do these facts to the side. If you're not sure of it, that's okay. Goes in 12 4 times, so 3 times 14. 5 doesn't work. Let's see, 2 and 3 work, so 6 is going to work. So I'm going to kind of continue my chart over here. So 6 and 7. So 1 and 42, 2 and 21, 3 and 14, and 6 and 7 are all your factors of 42. So for this part, we're going to look at multiples. Remember, multiples is your skip counting. So the first 5 multiples, we're going to start with the, okay, so we have our little list. We're going to 5 colon. So our first multiple is 5, then 10. We're going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Okay, so notice we started with 5. 5 is the first multiple of 5. We went up by 5s with skip counting, okay? So 5 times 1, 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3, and so forth and so forth. So that is how you're finding multiples. You're doing your skip counting, multiply it by 1, multiply it by 2, and so forth. So let's do our multiples of 8. First we have 8. Then let's go up by 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Go up by 8 again, and we get 24, 32, and then 40. So go ahead and do your multiples, first 5 multiples of 12, and then of 7. Go ahead and try it, and then come back to the video. So here we go. We're always going to start with our first number. So we have 12. 12 times 2 is 24, 36, 48, and then 60. Again, if you're not sure of that, so let's say I knew 12 times 1 and 12 times 2. Just do 12 times 3 and multiply it out. Make sure you know it. And then do 12 times 4. Get 48. And then 12 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1 plus 1 is 60. Just write it out then, no problem. So let's go up by 7s. Multiples of 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35. So this is your notes and your teacher lesson or your video lesson. So go ahead and attach the picture of your notes and go ahead and start your practice.